Communication is what separates average from an extraordinary, irrespective of whatever occupation or role you are in, even whatever industry you are in. So whether you're a homemaker, whether you're a professional, you're a student, communication is a very integral part of a human. Communication, a skillful communication can make your journey, your life much easier, pleasant and harmonious. Do you think of any occasion, event where you think today if you would have spoken in a different manner, if you would have responded in a different manner, things would have been different? But friends, conversation, communication, words once done, said cannot be undone. Hi friends, I'm Surabhi Nagpal, your image consultant, corporate consultant and a communication coach. All my videos are made to inspire, encourage and involve your life skills for a better professional and personal life. And for this video, I'm going to help you be your guide to be an effective, impactful, skillful communicator. So the problem what we see today is we are here and the other person is here. So this other person can be your client, your senior, your family member, your colleague, can be your junior, and to link this to this, you need to bridge this with the art of communication. So to make both these ends meet, you need to learn the art of communication to have a happy professional and personal environment. So let's learn and imbibe some techniques to communicate skillfully better, to have a better, harmonious, pleasant life. Everything starts from within. So whatever event you are going, be it professional, or personal, or be it a general conversation between you and your spouse, or it is a mass conversation, be very sure of what you have inside you. Keep your opinions, your everything structured in your mind before you voice your words. Before you present it in front of everybody, give assurance, be confident enough that you are clear and structured in your mind. Tip number 2. A healthy communication is a two-way process. So a thorough exchange of ideas, opinions, messages, this is the basic intention of a communication. So whatever you have in your mind is decoded in other person's mind. Even if there are arguments, it should be a clear presentation of it. So when I talk about healthy communication, a communication should be when you speak equal, so you do not monopolize the conversation, and whenever you are in a social setup or a professional setup, you be a leader to help others to speak and just not come up and display your knowledge over it. So you should know when not to speak and when to speak. So even if you disagree to a lot of things in the conversation, if you don't like, so there is a positive way of telling it. So if you don't agreeing to disagreement is what we say. So despite of not agreeing, so if it is your senior, so you can easily, in a positive, harmonious, calm, composed manner, so you can tell them that I have a better idea for this project and I've really worked very hard on it. How about if you see and analyze it from my perspective? If it is your spouse who wants to go to the mall and if it is you who want to go for the movie, you can in a gentle manner tell your wife that why don't we go for a movie this time and we can enjoy the mall next time. So agreement to disagreement, a healthy communication is a two-way process. It is absorbing and listening and absorbing and answering and responding. Tip number 3, art of listening. So when we say art of listening, as Dalai Lama very well said, when you speak, you just repeat what you have. When you listen, it is absorbing more knowledge. You learn, you imbibe, get more knowledge. So art of listening even benefits you of taking people's feedback, halts, pauses, body language, and you cumulatively get everything and present it as a valuable feedback there. Tip number 4, power of pause. Power of pause. Silence, pause can be used for others to pick up a situation. So when the other person stops speaking, you must be seeing speeches of Steve Jobs, Swami Vivekananda. Impactful pauses creates impactful conversations. So if when the other person stops speaking, you give a pause, analyze the situation, maintain eye contact, give a positive body language, and then start. So when the other person stops, I also thought it that way. So the other person perceives you've analyzed the situation very well, read the situation well, and come out with your feedback. Tip number 5, communicate with enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is contagious, and positive enthusiasm sets that vibe in the tribe you are about the positivity you can create in that communication. So if you want your team to say, let's do it, and you say, let's do it. However, you say, let's do it. So that enthusiasm creates that spark of action in it. Tip number 6. To be a skillful communicator, you need to master the skill of articulating your expression, your opinions well to the other person. So it really captures his mind. Just besides the tone, pitch, vocabulary, it is very important to enunciate every word clear, loud, and confident in the language the other person is comfortable. Murthy very well said. Communicate to the person in the language he is comfortable with. So the purpose, the intention of communication is to make your opinions, make your message clear in the other person's mind, in the other person's life. Tip number 7. Communicate with people using plural pronouns. It's like if you're communicating with your team, you can do it. Let's look at how can we do it. It's a nice project. Let's do it. Let all of us get together and do it. That creates a bond between people. The other way of communicating with people is you call them, identify them with the name. Mr. Henry, it's going to be nice to hear this all about, but can you suggest this? So when you address or start a sentence, when you start a conversation with addressing their name, it creates an engaging and a connecting factor between them. I'm sure these points are going to add value to your communication skills and help you to become a skillful communicator. It's very important to keep a check. It's very, very vital to keep a check on your progress, and your progress is how you read yourself. So look inside yourself and analyze how much are people able to decode your messages, able to decode your conversation, able to decode what you want to say. So a well decoded message is a skillful communication, is you going better every